Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi.
Hi. So
How are you?
excited.
We are good. We're here. It's a good day. Stressful day. But we're here. Yay.
Indeed.
Oh, I got it here. Okay, well, welcome in. We're super excited to have you here. And today we are joined by the fiercely talented and passionate narrator. What recognized for her expressive voice, she has been nominated for multiple awards, has almost 100 books under her belt, and we're just super excited. So, welcome, Carmen. you
Hello.
know,
Happy to be here.
I love when our director puts together the intros because she does like a lot of research. But what don't we know that we can add into your intro next time?
I am the mom to 6 pets.
Wow.
So that's new. That's something that you didn't say. It's important. It's a big part of my life. They take up all my money, man. All my
Absolutely.
money goes to the dogs and the cats.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Are
bunny.
they? I was gonna say, are they all dogs?
No, I have 2 dogs, 3 cats, and a bunny.
A bunny.
Oh.
I have a Great Dane, and he is honestly terrified of bunnies. Like, terrified. 160
She
pounds.
runs the roost.
Terrified.
I have an 80-pound Great Pyrenees mix, and he doesn't mess with her.
That's crazy, right?
But she's evil, so I don't mess with her either.
Rabbits can be
mean bunny.
pretty feisty, actually.
Yeah, she's
Especially the
mean.
females. Okay,
Kaya's dog that she is calling right now is the size of a bunny.
Oh, my bunny's probably bigger than that.
Yeah. She's only 3.7 pounds.
Oh my gosh. It's like a little teacup.
Oh my
It's tiny.
goodness.
Just a little baby.
She is just a baby.
Put her in your pocket.
I actually do put her in here. Like,
You really?
it's her favorite spot. She sits right in between. Like, she's just so happy.
Sweet.
Yeah. But no, that's awesome to know. Okay,
So we have some baby
Add the
chickens and the baby duck the other day.
I love it.
It's a lot of pets.
Well, I mean, jumping right in, how has 2026 been treating you so far? What's been keeping you busy?
So 2026 has been wonderful, but it's also been so busy. But it's been good. I guess I just wasn't expecting it to be as busy. I've decided to kind of take the narration a little bit differently this year and like change my approach to different things. And I thought that might like affect certain job opportunities, certain, I guess, how busy I might be. It didn't affect anything. I'm just as busy as before. So that's nice. But yeah, it's been busy. It's been good. I've had some really wonderful travel opportunities. I've gotten to travel around a little bit.
I saw, like, I was like, Carmen's a whole book cover? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm in love.
When I cosplayed for that one, sorry. I have that. That is like currently in my house.
So beautiful. Like, if y'all have not seen it, I will repost that video again today. Like, it is, I'll post it to my story. It's so beautiful. Like, your face and everything. Because you were like, I was like, what is she up to? And then it flipped to the book cover and back to you. I was like, yes, hunting. Yeah.
Well, that was the coolest. That was a cool, like, I think this will never happen again experience. But the author of this book that I got, it was random. I signed up to go to Monsterotica because I thought it would be a lot of fun. And it's kind of in my backyard. It's within driving distance of where I live.
Oh.
And so I'm like, let's do this. It's monsters. It's fun. And I've heard really good things about, like, because, you hear through the grapevine which events you should and shouldn't go to. This is one of the ones that everybody says you should go to it. So I'm like, I'm going to try it out. So I signed up. And I'm like, they're never going to accept me. I never do, like, I've never done real monster. I've done some paranormal, but I've never done, like, real monster. Within, like, a month of the event, one of these monster authors, Tiffany Roberts, reached out to me and was like, so, you want to narrate my book? And I'm like, let's go. So I did an audition.
That's so
I landed
cool.
the audition. I got to do the book. She's like, wait, you're going to be at Monsterotica too? I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'm going to make sure you have merch. Huh? She made the standee, the cardboard standee. She had that ordered, or it's a couple, but they had that ordered so that when I went to Monsterotica, I had a full-on standee of a character I voiced that they then had at their table. I'm like, that's so cool. Can I take a picture next to it? They're like, no, take it. That's for your table. What?
That's so cool.
That is
So I
amazing.
cosplayed as her. I cosplayed. We matched. We matched.
Girl, you nailed it.
That is awesome.
It was so cool. So that was one of the fun 2026 stories. There you go.
Was that your
Yeah.
first time cosplaying?
Yeah. Well, like that. Okay. So sorry. There's Halloween, there's Renaissance festivals, and then there's cosplay. So I've done Halloween and Renaissance festivals, but I've never done like cosplay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. It's on my bucket. So I feel the same way. It's on my bucket list. I have the same bucket list I've been working on for like 10 years. And I dress up for Halloween every year because I'm a mom of all boys, and you know, they're dressing up and want to be Transformers. I'm gonna be a Decepticon. Like, I'm here for it. And I've been dressing up as long as I can remember. And then Renaissance Fair is next month, so like it'll be my first time going, but I'm dressing up for that. But I do have it on my bucket list that I want to dress up like cosplay at like a Comic-Con or something, and I haven't done it yet. I chickened out. I chickened out last year.
You got to do it, but like be ready.
It's so much fun.
People will look at you.
Yes.
I wasn't
And
ready
ask
to
to
be
take
looked at.
pictures.
People look at you.
Oh my god! Because Bree, you've cosplayed, right? You've done it.
I've done a
right?
Yeah, I've gone to Comic Cons. I've gone to Renaissance. I do special effects makeup, so Halloween is like a huge thing for me. We love Halloween around here because I will go all out, like liquid latex, tissue paper,
That's cool.
the whole thing. And so it's so much fun. I love doing it. And I actually, when I was teaching middle school, we were learning about science. Like it was like talking about blood and things like that. And they got to practice making wounds on their arms. And so we got to bring some of my special effects makeup for that and teach them how to do that. And they've like stapled it together. It was really cool. It's a lot of fun. So I've done a bunch of different little things like that.
That's
It's
so
such
cool.
That's
It's
that
such
kind
an
of stuff
art.
takes talent. Yeah, I was just gonna say
Yeah,
like
that's an art.
it's a skill for sure. Yeah.
One of my closest friends does a lot of like stage makeup or special effects makeup things. And they've done the Grinch before, and I am like in awe. It's just like you have to be so creative and artistic and be talented and skilled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
I
really
just-
awesome.
I feel like it's an expensive habit too. So like I feel like if I go down it, man, I'm not coming back out. Like, I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna lie.
know.
For a little while, it took me a little bit to finally get back above the water and be like, "Oh my gosh, there's everybody!" Like it does suck you in because you enjoy it so much, and then you just want to invest. You know.
Hey, Dean. Oh, love that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
could
Leah.
definitely see you just once, like you said, once you're in it, you're gonna have so much
So
fun. You're
crazy.
gonna be doing it every weekend. Yeah.
Dude, because you know I'm like a huge nerd. Like I would be that person that's like, I saw this TikTok where the girl is like half Gamora, like she's doing her face, and then the doorbell rings and she's like, and she has like half of her face. Like that would be me. That would
Yeah,
definitely
that'd
be
be
me.
you know, getting your Amazon package looking like Katana or something.
You know. Yeah,
They always be
that would
ringing the
happen.
bell at the wrong time. I have had so many
absolute
bad
worst.
timing ring the bell moments this past week. This week alone, I've been like, why? Some people need to shut.
Yes.
Just say it.
Put a
Don't call
note
me.
on the door saying, "Don't ring the doorbell. The baby is asleep." And then they ring it anyway. I'm like straightforward words.
Oh man, I'm
So out of all of the things all the great things that have been happening, your travel and, you know, that story and everything, what would you say is like the highlight? And what would you say was something that like kind of like came out of nowhere for you?
Okay, let's see. 2026 highlight. That's. I'm like, what's my calendar? I don't know. I don't know. The monster romance was like a really cool thing for me. I don't know why. The reason that that's a highlight for me and why I talked about it, the reason that one is such a highlight is because typically when I go to book events, I don't always come with a budget because I'm a narrator. I don't come with things to sell. I'm already out of my pocket when I'm sitting at that booth, right? So I don't always come with a buying budget to go get books. I try to get at least one book every convention I go to, but I don't come with an extensive budget. Monsterotica, man, And the thing is I don't even read at that time. Number one, I'm not a big romance reader for funsies. I do it for work. But I'm a big romance for monster reader. I got so many books. It was a good moment for me. I think I just discovered a whole different side of myself. So
Oh my God, I love that.
I felt so comfortable. I have a service animal that I take with me places because he helps me a lot. And day 2 of that event, I'm like, you know what? I think you can stay home. You don't need to go on the hour drive. Just stay in the house. I felt very good there. It was a very cool community. So that's a highlight. Monster erotica, monster romance. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, exclusively, you heard it first. I have 4 more monster romances coming. I just signed contracts.
That's amazing.
Okay,
I'm so
like
excited.
one follow-up small question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but what's your number 1 monster?
Well, okay, I haven't read this yet. It's not happened yet, but when it happens, I know it will go right up to the top, but I need me some tentacles.
The Sisterhood is all about the tentacles, girl. We are all about the tentacles.
We are.
I read my first monster romance. It's called Rock Hard Gargoyle. I just listened to it for the first. This is a first, okay? And I don't consider somebody in this room started me on that something milking farm, whatever, Morning Glory milking farm.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I'm not a monster smut girl. Like, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I'm ever going to do it again. And then one of the sisters in the Sisterhood was like, girl, read this book with me. It's free on Audible. Like, read it with me. It's like, okay. I listened to it and girl, I was in it. I'm like, gargoyles?
Yeah, so she's not a Minotaur girl.
That's what I learned.
That's what we like.
So I guess for what you said, like in terms of hit me out the blue, that was like a surprise, right? Another highlight that I didn't mention is this year I got to narrate 2 books with 2 femme narrators in duet style like books. They are both sapphic as fuck. One of them was with my pseudonym. One of them is not as spicy and as Carmen. And they are with 2 female femme narrators that have been on this like narration audiobook journey right along with me since my first 6 months. So it was really cool to get cast in a book with them. One of them is out right now. The other one is in post-production, and that was a really that's a highlight for me. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's amazing.
Super cool.
It's like full circle for you too. Yeah. That's so cool.
I love them.
So speaking, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I love that Carmen's a girl's girl. Like,
hell yeah,
absolutely.
Every time, there's so many moments that I've witnessed from you to where you are like just showing up and showing out for other women. Like, you are a girl's girl through and through, and I love it.
See, I wish it came from like a place of genuine kindness and love, but it really is just I don't like men. I'm sorry.
Not sorry.
I mean, you're talking to the Sisterhood. Like, I mean, it is just women. So, like,
no. I got me some scars. Okay, we're learning, we're healing, and until then, I'm a girl's girl out of spite. No,
I feel
here for it. Here for it.
So, when you are meeting a character for the very first time in a manuscript, what is the first thing you look for before you decide on a voice for that character?
Personality. I look for personality, and sometimes it can be really hard to find personality. Let's say it's like a random side character. It's not in the character info sheet. It's not in the back of the book. There's no pictures. There's no character art. It's just random person. But for some reason, they got 1,200 lines in this chapter, and I'm like, wait, who are you? Sometimes I'll just go in with like, okay, here's the age. It's the teacher. What's a teacher voice? They're a bit older. Okay, cool. But then you'll go along and you'll get to like a line where they say something that's like, wait a second, hold on, you're that kind of teacher? I will literally go back. This happens a lot. I will mark, if it's something that's like maybe just happening in this chapter, one voice, I will mark I'll put like a marker in the audio file when that character first shows up. And then as I'm reading this character's lines and going along, I'll be like, wait a second, hold on. no, this is who you are. Let's go back and fix that. I just figured out who you are, because their personality starts to show, especially based on their interactions. That's it, man. You discover people's personalities. Sometimes they're talking to the teacher. The other teacher is talking to another teacher, but then they start talking to their spouse or their student or something else. It's like, oh, that's your personality. So a lot of times the relationships around that character can help you to drive that character's voice and figure out what are their motivations, you know?
Absolutely. That's amazing.
It's fun. But that's like the side characters. For main characters, it's a little bit easier, because you have like the whole, their age, their motivation, where they're from, and how many siblings they have. Sometimes authors will give you like a character art with it, you know, so you have a lot more to go on with that to kind of help you figure out the voice. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, look, sometimes we're way off. Like, I know with, who was it, Joe Arden and DJ Kremer's book, Grimm, when they had what were they? I imagine them. Time and Fate, was it?
I think, yeah.
Carmen, I imagine them as like the old women that shared an eyeball, you know, on Hercules. That's what I imagine them as. And like, he's like in our interview and he's like, yeah, da, 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 and like gets to describing them, and I start seeing character. I was like, oh, they're fine. I'm over here imagining them.
You don't got an eye. You're not sharing eyeballs.
You know, I'm just over here imagining like I got a Hakumusaka, like an old lady, you know, like
if you were the narrator assigned to that, you might have given it you might have given them a different voice, because it probably would have been perfect. Because everybody has their own little mind stories that happen.
Yeah,
I actually saw a really cool video where there were different people auditioning for the same part and doing the same lines, and you got to see how their personalities changed the whole delivery of that audition. And it was really cool to see it done so many different ways, because none of the ways were wrong. You know, it was just, it was really cool.
Yeah.
I have a really, in the girl vein, I have a really close girlfriend in this industry, and I call her my nemesis sister, because we seem to always end up being considered for a lot of the same projects, or auditioning for a lot of the same projects. And as yet, I still have not beaten her, but that's okay. She's my nemesis. We'll get there eventually. But there was one time where I was like, so, Spotify. She's like, yep. Which one did you get? I'm like, this one. She's like, yep. Okay. And then we were just talking about like, which audition did you get in it? Because we knew. And I was like, can I listen to yours when you're done? She's like, sure. Can I listen to yours? So we changed after the fact, so it wouldn't like influence us. But it was really, really interesting hearing. Yeah. And then I don't know if I think she got it. Of course, whatever. It was like, that's okay, because my take was good, your take was good. It was just what the author wanted. That was it. Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that so much. So is it okay if we name, I don't know if you saw this in the show flow, if we name your pseudonym,
Her name's Audrey.
Okay. So you're writing under both Audrey and Carmen. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, what is the difference between the two? Like, is this like a Sasha Fierce kind of like, is this like a whole different embodiment, you know? Like, what are we dealing with here?
On the Sasha Fierce thing. I have a Sasha Fierce story. Actually, hold please. I do. I have a Sasha Fierce story. It is, 1 second, please. I have to type. It'll be very fast, I promise. I am a fast typer.
I was going to say, you sound like a really fast typer.
My Sasha Fierce story is going to become available on September 1st, because I got to narrate a book called Beyonce One of One.
No!
It's literally history lessons, love letters, and affirmations from a cultural icon, written by somebody in the Beehive wrote this story, and I got to narrate it. And I learned a lot about Sasha Fierce.
No, Carmen, shut up!
Are you serious?
Real.
That's huge.
Carmen, that's amazing.
What's more is, as I am auditioning for that project, I did the first like 3 or 4 lines of the audition, and I had to like literally pause and go like, wait, is this me? The author, it's written in first person. It's nonfiction. It's about her experience with Beyonce, whatever. But her little prologue is like an intro into how she got introduced to Beyonce. But she's talking about her childhood and her hometown and her bedroom. And it's my childhood, and not my hometown, but it's small. And her bedroom, she's like, I sat on my purple floor with my purple walls and my very white hometown. I'm like, who are you? Are you me?
Who are we? Dang,
anyways,
that's crazy.
I learned a lot about
really
Sasha
cool.
Fierce.
That is the coolest thing I've heard
God.
this week. That is so amazing.
So that one's coming
You
out
said that's
September 1st.
September 1st.
Okay,
It's
we're
all the way
tracking.
done. It is recorded. I am so excited for that one. Funny thing with that author, she reached out to me, or we reached out to each other on social media after it was all cast and everything was all cleaned up and good. But she's like, her partner said that I am the American version of her because she's not American. She's like, if I was American, I would sound like you. And if you were British, we would be. Apparently, we're very similar, which is like really, really cool because it's first person. It's her voice, but my voice.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's
That
cool.
is so cool.
But yeah, so Audrey, I actually don't like Sasha Fierce. To be quite honest, I've never been a fan of Beyonce, which is really funny. I like her more now. That book helped. I am convinced Beyonce is a cultural icon, 100%. But no, Audrey is literally just a category. The way that I describe it is, if I have a family member who's visiting my house and they didn't pack enough socks, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm busy, go to my bedroom, open the sock drawer, grab the socks, but then they open the wrong drawer and they find out all the things that Carmen enjoys. No, we have labels. So there's the Audrey drawer, and then there's the Carmen drawer. Carmen does the socks. Audrey is the unmentionables.
Got it.
That's a really great way of explaining
Love
like
the way
it.
she just explained it. Like, that's incredible.
That's how. So they're just categories. I'm not like, I like, Audrey does some cool shit, like mustard beans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's going on a shirt.
I told a group of narrator friends of mine yesterday or the day before, I'm like, I got 4 green peas. I'm like, I got Cass, bring on the green peas. I'm excited. So yeah, Audrey does, but it's not just spice. Audrey does anything that requires like a content warning, anything that you would have, like if you're playing a video game and it's like parental guidance advised, that's going to be an Audrey book.
Got you.
My kind of book.
I need a shirt now that says "I love green beans," but it has a green bean in the middle,
And
just to buffer it a little. Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's like a thing that, like, I think in every single live that we've done, every interview, we've come away with a T-shirt slogan. So we have like a whole document of different things we're putting on T-shirts. So that's going on one.
The green beans.
I love it. I love it.
I do too. Apparently. Yeah, so that's it. There's just different categories. And one of them's more popular than the other, and I get jealous because it's not me. I get the name, though, okay? People know my name. Nobody knows Audrey.
They do.
Nobody knows Audrey, but they know her work. So
Yeah.
I guess it's whatever.
Is that ever going to be a thing? Like, are you ever going to, like, make a second? Is Audrey's work on your page? I didn't see it, but I might have missed it.
I thought about it. So I did for like half a second. We'll say like a couple months I tried to build an Audrey O'Bain social media and everything, but I don't have the capacity to barely keep up with Carmen's social media, let alone Audrey. Like, that's a lot of work. I know some people do it, but I'm just like, you know what? Just say Carmen narrating as Audrey. If it's super spicy, don't tag me or I won't accept a collab. But beyond that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goals. I'll tell you, I mean, we get it. We all run multiple social media. Like, LA and I have we have our personal ones, the Moonlit ones, all the things. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot. One of them always suffers. I'll tell you, like,
if I had a social media manager, I would consider it.
Yeah. That would help. I have one for my author account and I have one for my narrator account. And it's definitely hard to be able to balance those out. My narrator account's the one that usually suffers because I'm focusing more on the author side of things.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you put your energy where I think you put in where you get the most dividends, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever looked back at a performance that you did and listened to the voice and you were like, I'd go back and do that one different. I think I might change that one. Never.
I love everything I do.
I love that.
I'm like, no.
Everything she does is gold. What do you mean?
Come on. They are all top 100 Audie award-winning. They are worthy of Grammy performances. Okay, no, Grammy,
Don't
Oscar,
touch it.
Oscar.
Don't
They're
touch
great.
it.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah. No joke though. Funny thing. The one that is coming to mind right now, I will talk about it because it is award nominated. So there's this very large award in the voice actor community. It's called the Society of Voice Arts and Sciences Award.
We're interviewing him, the CEO of the Silvas.
Oh, are you? Oh, don't tell him that I did that voice then. It's so
Actually, I wanted to ask you. We're gonna bring people up. We're gonna bring narrators up to ask him a question. So I wanted to see if you wanted to be one of them.
And I really want you to come on and be like, as the CEO of the like you got to do that.
Adjusting your glasses.
I know we might tag in Aubrey.
Oh God! Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, anyways, the one book that has gotten to that high honor, that's so good, is called The Engineer's Apprentice. It was my 14th book I ever narrated. So I'd say the first 20, there's some rough spots. Honestly, the first 80. I'm on book 80. Anyway, so those first 20 had some really rough spots, but like 14 was one of the first times I ever encountered accents that I didn't feel were in my toolbox, but I felt comfortable enough to try. So that was book 14. And the one that I know made it through was a German dude who, if you ask me, is a little bit French. Like he likes some patisserie. Like that dude spends a lot of time in French bakery.
Can we hear it?
I got nominated for an award and it slipped on through.
We want to hear it. We want to hear it.
No, you don't. He's really funny though. He's eccentric.
Okay, well, just funny. It's The Interview's Apprentice, is what you said.
The Engineer's Apprentice. It is honestly, to this day, even with that one voice, one of my most, I'm not gonna say favorite, but even though that was my 14th book, I'm now at book like 86 or something. I don't know. That is probably top 5. One of the ones I'm most proud of. I'm really, because I pushed myself. I'm like, there's several accents. This accent's not in my toolbox, but I'm going to try something. It was solo narration. Here I am doing 30 characters. I'm going to try this. Oh, I'm an automaton now? I'm going to try something here. And I listened. The thing is, now this maybe doesn't sound great, but I eyeball read it. I eyeball read it to prepare to record it, to prepare to perform it. Yeah. And I liked it. I liked the story. I performed it. I recorded it. And I really liked the story. I listened to it twice, and I loved the story. I convinced myself that I could love it by my own narration. I was so proud of that.
That's amazing.
So cool.
That's huge. That's huge.
Isn't that crazy? Because like the audio experience for me on that book was honestly better than the eyeball experience. That's never happened to me before for something I've done.
Yeah, no, and a lot of narrators you hear like, oh, I don't like my own voice, but other people will love to hear your voice, right? So I love that you just stood there right now and you're like, I freaking loved my voice. I loved the story so much the way that I did it. Like, that's huge. I love that.
It was a really
cool experience.
Literally why one of the biggest reasons I wanted to interview you is because when we were coming up with a list of people that we wanted to interview for the year, and just hoping and praying everyone said yes. One of the biggest, like, I would say it stands out the most since I've seen your lives is that you are just authentically, like, unapologetically yourself. And you, when you did the first live I watched, you were narrating, and there were some that, like, I don't know if messed up is the right word, but like
I fucked up.
Yeah. It wasn't going the way you wanted it to. And you stayed on live and you kept going and you kept going. I was like, man, and I'm just sitting there watching. I was like, God, I feel like such a creeper, but also like, look at this girl, like cause I didn't know you from Adam. Like it was my first time watching you live, and I was like, I just love, and Alea will tell you, like, as a reader, I really value authenticity, and I always tell her, I'm like, I love the character growth. I love how authentic, like, that's usually my feedback. And it's one of my favorite things about you is like, even when you're at the book cons or an event, you go live the whole time. You go to every single booth. You make time for every single person. Like, I've never seen that ever in book talk. Like, you put yourself out there, and it's like you either love it or hate it, but you're unapologetically you, and you can tell that you try to work on yourself every day too. Like, what, even if it's in the moment, you try to work. And I was telling Alea, I was like, I'm so excited to talk to Carmen. And then when you said yes, I was like, oh my God, she said yes. Like, it was so
That's
amazing.
so sweet. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I think that social media is really scary. And when you realize that you've got 20 people, 12 people, 100 people, 30 people, whatever the number is, you count that. And it's like, if they were actually physically here, this is fucking scary. And it is, I think that one of the biggest reasons that I do actually enjoy it, and I do continue to do it, even though it kind of gets uncomfortable, is that I do hear that, like, it's encouraging to people sometimes to be like, oh, she ain't perfect. I can do it too.
I agree.
So it's nice. I'm like, yep, enjoy watching me fuck up a lot. But I do it.
Like, you didn't even know me then. It was before I'd even messaged you from the Sisterhood page, and you were live at one event, and Henry Kramer was there, and we love him so much. And I was like, hey, if you can stop by his booth and just tell him hi from Kaya and the Sisterhood, like, that would mean a lot to me. And you saw the comment, and you were like, I don't know where he is, but I'll find him. I was like, that was just so nice. You had so much to do that day. You were probably exhausted. Not only are you peopling in person, but you were peopling online. And I was just like, I love her. Like, that is really, my respect level, just every time I've seen you, it just goes up and up. And you're doing this in front of, I want to say, like, what, like minimum 180 people each time.
No. It's like 100. It's like between 50 to 150, give or take.
Every time I've been there, it's like 160, 180.
I was in there the other day. It was like 220 or something like that. I was like, look at her.
I will say I don't always look at the numbers because they scare me sometimes. So I don't always look at the numbers. So that's
amazing though. It's very inspirational. And I was telling Alea, I was like, one of the things somebody wrote us not too long ago and was like, it was when we put out the list of who we were interviewing, and they were like, you don't have a lot of people of color. And I was like, not a lot. Those were the first ones. Being a woman of color myself, I'm very intentional with what I do, and I want to give people of color especially a spotlight, because we have to work twice as hard to have half of what they have in a lot of spaces. Like, I work in white America corporate, so like it's very hard for me, and I work in a male dominated field too, so like it's very hard for me. And those were the first I went for, because I'm like, I'm going to give you, like, that's what I built the Sisterhood around, was diversity and women and women empowerment and uplifting the book community. And I wrote back, and I was like, the only one that wrote me back was Carmen. So it's not on purpose. Like, this is.
Can I share? So I'm going to share a little bit about that, because I think in terms of diversity in narration and voice acting, I have to shout out something that's happening right now. There's a little bit of a trend, and I love it. I have, in the past month, either been approached, whether through the grapevine or directly, by university level researchers looking into voice acting, radio, and audiobooks, the voice industry, and not just AI and science and popularity and marketing, but also diversity, authenticity, representation. I was really, really happy. I actually I'm a part of a couple of research studies, but it was really, really cool that was something that they're trying to, like, really understand the challenges of looking like us in this space that is just your voice, but, like, is it? So it was really, really interesting. Yeah.
No, it means a lot. That's like, really cool. I for me, I was telling my sister, because my sister has a mixed race daughter. Her husband's from Spain, and my sister is Black and Mexican. And we were talking about the new Little Mermaid movie, and I told her, I was like, yeah, I really wish I would have had that when I was younger. Like, I would go to the movies, and it'd be Halloween time or whatever, and like, I didn't get to dress up like anyone that looked like me. You know, that was never a thing. And, you know, now the girls today have
so many options.
They have Wicked. They have all these things. And it just, I didn't have it, but I have it now. And to see it happening and continuing to develop, it's just really inspiring. So, yeah,
it is.
I love it.
It's really cool. What's one thing that you wish someone would have told you before you started your journey in narration?
Spend more time on the tech. Don't get audition. Sorry. Okay. First of all, spend more time on the tech. Second of all, do not get Adobe auditions. Same thing. I wish I had spent more time investing more time into studying the tech in a more comprehensive way, and not just what's the absolute least I need to know to be able to submit an audition. That's all I was like. And then I was like, okay, what is the absolute least I need to know to get through self-editing, self-producing? Okay, I got the bare minimum. Yeah. I wish I had spent, but I spent a lot more time understanding voices and mic technique and all these other things. Man, I wish I had spent as much time learning the engineering aspects of it, and I really don't like my software, and I wish I never learned it, because now it's like the boyfriend, okay? He knows your favorite food. I mean, yeah, he doesn't say happy birthday and he forgets your anniversary, but he knows the type of toilet paper you like. It's a bit toxic, but it does what it needs to do. It's toxic. And I have a currently toxic relationship with my software, and I'd really like to get a divorce, but we're locked in. So.
Which is so crazy, because I think Audition was so confusing. It was
really.
It's there. I thought so. I mean, there was so much and I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I'm not super tech savvy either, so that it could have just been user error. But when I was going through all that stuff, I was like, what are all these? There's like a million different settings you can choose from, and I'm like, I don't know how to use half of this stuff.
See, I spent probably about a week really learning to. That's a lie. A lot of time, but we'll say about a week cumulative. Yeah, learning Adobe Audition, and I figured it out, and it became very second nature. It became very intuitive and way easier than Audacity, right? I loved that about it. But it's so glitchy. I've had so many problems. I've had so many corrupted files. I've had computers crash, and I blame him, and he knows Adobe Audition, and he knows it. And so it's a man, of course.
Of course, all the problems.
Duh. I say that so much that my husband says it. Like something will happen, and I'll be like, fucking men, I swear. And he's like, I know. Like, literally, my husband, what was I doing? Oh, we were bra shopping the other day, and not too long ago. And I was like, who makes these like this? And I was having just the most difficult time because I wanted a certain kind of bra. And he's like, probably a man. I bet you a man invented it.
I'm like, shut
up. He hates them just as much as I do.
Yeah, but I wish I had known. I wish I had invested more time into the tech, because I feel like if I had done that, I would have known not to get Adobe Audition. I would have gone with Reaper. If anybody's curious what I recommend, I haven't even used it, but I've done enough research that Reaper seems to be the one for me. It just is like a bigger learning curve. But if I had started it 2 years ago, I'd be where I want to be right now without as many glitchy, corrupted bullshit. Anyways, also... I would have invested in a nicer computer sooner. I'm on computer number 5. If you've been following me for any amount of time, I regularly was posting at least once every 6 months or so about a computer issue or an error or a glitch. And when I say I'm on computer number 5, computer number 3 died out the box. Out the box died. Computer number 4 died after 3 months. And when I say died, literally, it couldn't even boot. The operating system no longer existed on the computer in the middle of a recording session. Not kidding.
Oh, no.
I blame Adobe. It's Adobe Audition. It's him.
Do you pay for the Best Buy tech membership for $200 a year?
In this industry, let's talk about community. Community is great, whether we're talking the bookish community and y'all and your sisterhood. There's a lot of really great communities. My friends that I got to do narration, we got to do 2 books together, the Femme Awesome Narrators.
Yeah.
One friend of mine is techie, and we've been friends for almost my entire time doing this. And he's been there on a call with me every time my computer is broken. Finally, by the 3rd computer, he's like, you need to go to Micro Center. You need to go to Micro Center, which apparently is the geeks nerd computer nerd dream store. So I went there and they helped me. And then that computer broke 3 months later. And then they literally did a 1-for-1 swap the very next day, even though I was outside of the refund and return window. They were amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I always tell people about the Best Buy one. I don't know how much that one is, but I know Best Buy, it's $200. I am not tech savvy, and my husband goes out to sea for 10 months a year. And as soon as his ship leaves, that's when everything breaks. Everything starts crapping out. And that membership, the $200 one at Best Buy, you just call them and they'll either replace it, as long as you paid for the year, they'll replace it or come out and fix it. So it's
Yeah,
Easy.
That's yeah.
That's
I'll
cheaper
pay.
than buying a new computer. Yeah.
Give me all of the accident protection. A snake's gonna climb out of it. You might blow on it too hard. Anything that could happen will happen. I need all the insurance.
You gotta hit that old Nintendo on it.
I could probably
You try
break a
turning it
Nokia.
off and turning it back on.
I hate when people ask me that.
Oh,
that'll
no.
send me through the roof.
No, what's worse is when you do it and it actually helps.
Oh, I think it works. Yes.
Oh,
Even though
I
you already
die
tried
with
it once and it didn't, but when they're on the line,
I'm like, nope,
course,
didn't
when they're-
work. Didn't help.
exactly.
Anyway,
So have you like what is the biggest risk that you've taken in a performance that ended up paying off for you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It
I don't
is
think
a
I've ever
good
had that
question.
question. What's the biggest risk turned out? Well, I don't know. I feel like again the engineer's apprentice was a really big risk because I wasn't quite there. Actually, no. I have a story. Here we go. It's the same thing, but it's a bigger because the payoff
I like
is
how
bigger.
it clicked. You're
It
like, oh
did.
no. Oh no.
Yeah, because it's the same thing, but a bigger payoff. So in The Engineer's Apprentice, that one book, that's the Silvis nominated one, that one, there was that German dude who's a little bit French, right? It's fine. He had a French mom. But that was the first time I felt confident enough to try accents that weren't quite in my toolbox. The first time.
Right.
The next time was for my first ever audition. Y'all. It's a risk to go on social media. That's a big risk that has paid off for me. I had zero social media before this, right? Before becoming a narrator. This is my first time ever having social media. Not kidding. Like my Facebook has my personal Facebook has like 100 people in it, and I like cut people before I add people. I'm not kidding. It has to be 100. My personal IG has like 30, and I'm not kidding. So when I started to do social media, I'm on IG. And I'm like, okay, this is a thing, cool. And I had like 20, 50, whatever people, follower things. And there was this message that kept popping up. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna leave it alone. What is that? I'm gonna click it. Other messages. Oh, it's spam. Leave it. It's spam. It's spam. Leave it. Fast forward like 2-3 months, I've got more followers. I'm getting on TikTok. A friend of mine is like, we're talking. I'm like, yeah, there was this random spam message. You get spam messages too? Yeah, all the time. Yeah, this one's from this girl's named Stephanie. She says she's from this thing called Podium Entertainment. What the hell is that? It was like 3 months old. And I'm like, what the, like, look at this. This picture's got to be AI, right? This is totally like a scam. She's like, that's a casting director at one of the largest publishers of audiobooks.
Pretty much.
I'm like, they have been in my inbox for 2.5 months, 3 months at that time. I don't know. And I was like, okay. So I quickly was like, hi, yeah. And so I got in their database, which is not like their roster. Within about 2 months, I get an audition request. Hey, would you like to audition for this book? Yeah. I know who you are now. Yes, please. There is a New York accent, Bronx specific or something. And I'm just like, fuck. But it's Podium and they want me and they knew me when I had 20 followers. And what do I do? What do I do? And I stressed out over that. Again, community, y'all. I stressed out over that so much. And I was talking to some friends of mine. I'm calling them out. Zach Rosenfield is an amazing narrator. He also goes by another name when he does spicy stuff. But he and I have been in this journey for like the 2.5 years, whatever. And I'm like, this happened. And I think I want to submit the audition, but I don't know what to do. I don't sound good. And he's like, well, send it to me. So I sent him like 2 options. Here am I doing what I think is New York. Here am I doing kind of a hint of something. Which one should I send? I'm not going to send it at all, because if I send it and it's bad, they'll never want me again.
They'll
It's
never,
like, if you send it and it's bad, yeah, they may never want you again. But if you never send it, you'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I sent it, and I have done 11 books with that author.
Oh
across
my
Nice.
different companies. She took me with her from Podium to other companies. And now that I'm with that other company, I'm getting so much work because this author that I took that risk on, that little other message in Instagram that I took that risk on, now I have 11 books with that author, and she's connected me with a company that I have a really cool project with that company coming up that I can't talk about. Anyways, it's really cool. Yeah.
That is so amazing.
That's
like
it's
one
so
really
real
is.
though. Like it's so real to just be like, oh, I'm not going in that folder. Like I don't know who that person is. Like, you know,
Mhm.
and then to be like, oh shit, like that's like a big person. Like I feel like that's something that happens more often than people
Yeah.
realize.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what do we always say, Leia? Like the worst they could say is no. Like at least I
Mhm.
Exactly.
tried, you know? And
Yeah.
Exactly.
that I would say, like, I don't know if you how you feel about like new content or if you have a certain way that you do your page, but suggestion, because you are so inspirational, I would say like little a series on stories like that. Like you've already told us like 3 of stories of like you shooting your shot and it pays off. That's really inspirational. You should do like story times of like the time I shot my shot, you
The
know?
time I
Like I
shot
would
my
love
shot.
that. You know, I think that'd
Absolutely.
be great.
It would be fun. That's a really good idea. I am in a social media slump right now. I made a post about it because I had some people checking in on me, and they were like, "Hey, is everything good?" Because I usually go
Aw.
live quite a lot because I record a lot and I make content probably a few times a week or whatever. And I was going for long periods without it, and they're like, "Hey, Carmen, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I should make a post." But I'm taking a small little step back. We're just
That's good
recalibrating
though.
right
It's
now.
healthy. And
Yeah.
Megan, you hit the nail on the head. I couldn't remember. One of my coworkers had that as their signature. You miss every opportunity you don't take. Like I've
Hmm.
heard it a couple ways. You miss every shot you don't shoot. Like, you know, like I've heard it a couple ways, but that's the gist of it. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like that's just really inspirational. A
It
lot
is a
of
good idea.
people
That's a very good idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
sometimes they just need that push. And I mean like Alea and I, there's so many times that we're like, should we do it? What if they say no? And we're like, fuck it. We press
Do it.
it.
Yeah, seriously, we'll be hovering and we're like, I don't know. Is this a bad idea? This may be a bad idea.
And
Oh
now you
well.
got what was it? The Silvas director, the Silvas
That
what?
was crazy. Yeah, the CEO. Like
See,
we followed him and well actually we ended up liking or reposting something and then I don't remember if I think he followed us first, right, Leia? I don't think we
Yeah.
followed him first. I think we like reposted something of his and then we sent him a message and I was like, you know, I had no idea that you and the other person that run it are both people of I just always give a shout out for people of color that are doing amazing things. Like that just I just always want to tell them like you're inspiring more people of color, like you're really amazing. And so I messaged him and I was like, I didn't know that you were a total badass. Like I did not know that you're the CEO of this. Like this is so cool. Basically telling him like I was in awe and like I just wanted to say hi and just congratulate him on all the work he's done. I looked up everything that he's done so far, and I just thought that was really incredible. And the what we had reposted was like kind of like a look back that he did.
mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I had no idea, but I'm gonna support you now, and I'm gonna follow. And we're I told him about the sisterhood, and he followed us. And like the day he followed us, I like put it in the sisterhood group chat, and I was like, y'all, guess who followed us? And we followed back, and Alea and I were like, should we? Because I was just writing him to share my happiness and then Alea and I were like, what if we ask him to interview? Because again, like I just want to inspire others. Like our whole one of our biggest things that we say like that for the book community is we want to uplift the book community. I also want to uplift other women. Like that is really huge for us. And so for him it was like, man, he's broken down barriers. He's done really amazing things and we could just ask. And he wrote back and was like, I would love to. Alea and I lost it. We just lost it.
But you shot your shot. That's what you
We
were just
did.
saying. See, that's inspirational too. So what he's doing is inspirational, sure, but so are you.
Thank you. We did. We were
She
Yeah,
said.
terrible.
there's definitely moments too where we're like, even after it happens, we're like, there's no way that just happened. Did that really
Yeah.
just happen? Did we just I can't believe it. I mean, that's, how we felt with, like she said earlier, like every time we asked, somebody to interview with us, like not one person said no. And we were like,
Not
is
one.
this, like, we're really just like booking time with these people? Like, this is
We just like
crazy.
a lot of these folks, including myself. We like talking about ourselves. No, we like talking about the work. We're very passionate. Okay, like I think that a lot this community in general it encourages people who embrace and embody their passions. And I mean, talk to anybody about something they're passionate about, and they'll love it. They'll want to go
Well,
on. And
it was more so because we were linking up. A lot of people had started interviewing at the time. Like interviewing had come out the yin yang then. Like everybody and their mom was grabbing a mic and interviewing authors and narrators at the time. And it was us, and Precious that were doing like most of the interviewing, and then all of a sudden like there's just all these other ones coming out the woodworks, and we were like, okay, well, let's be a community, you know, let's be peers and not competitors. And we reached out and was like, hey, you know, if we can help at all, you know, we're happy to help, like, you know, whatever. And they were like, most of them were saying that they were getting turned down for interviews. So like our little happy moment was short lived because we were like, man, now we feel bad because these are the same people that said yes to us. But then Alea reminded me, like, that's also because like we put a lot of work into our interviews. Like we make sure we do a lot.
I will say something that I'm really proud of, that I've been able to do since coming into this community, is I've been able to look at some of my non-narration skills and bring them into this job, but not just in the booth, but outside of the booth. So I have been going to a lot of events lately, the ones that I can. And the first few that I went to, I was like, well, what can I do here? Because I can't sell shit. That's still promoting myself, but not pitching, because that's not what these authors are here to sell shit. They need to get their table feedback, right? I'm not going to go there and be like, but don't you want to hire me? Like, I don't want to do that. And I don't want to just drop a card. So what can I do to get value out of being here? And also show people I'm a narrator. Well, let me speak. Let me moderate. Let me be on a panel. And when I started to go to those panels, sorry, there are some questions that I didn't appreciate, and that I think I'm not the only narrator that didn't appreciate those questions. A lot of those questions might have to do with things that maybe are more sensitive. Whether that's your pay, whether that's a co-narrator, whether that's tell us your worst experience you ever had. Tell me, have you ever had to narrate a book you really hated, and what was it? Like, come on. Like, saying yes, I have, but then asking me about it in public in front of all these authors. If I start, like, don't encourage that. No. Or the ones that got to me. So I am not a stage actor. I am not a screen actor. I'm barely an actor. Sorry. Anyways, so, but when you're up there on a panel, a lot of these folks who are narrators are those types of actors. And therefore, when they are asked to perform on the spot, they're like, I got my training, let's do it. And I'm like, excuse me? Hey, so yeah, go ahead and put your best whatever on. I'm not, you pay me. Like, this is not a dog and pony show. I will answer questions about being a narrator, but pay me, you know, or something. So that for me is like, just, it made me kind of uncomfortable. Or being like, what's the smuttiest thing you've ever said in a book? And can you say it now? I'm like, this is not the time for that.
It's like the equivalent. Yeah, we were seeing so much of that.
You've built the reputation, I think. So that might be why some people are getting no's, not because they have a bad reputation, but because my own personal experience, my first year or so of going to events and experiencing that, made me a little hesitant about which panels I would go on, and made me start reaching out to event organizers and saying, hey, do you have a moderator for your narrator panel? If not, hi, I'd love to do it. Please let me.
Yeah. I mean, we all love a good smut, right? But like, there's time and a place, you know, and
there's a way to ask those
that was a
questions
huge
without crossing lines.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that was a huge thing for us when we started this, is like, we don't ever want to put anybody like in an uncomfortable position, or like make them feel like we just have you here because we want to hear you say things that you say in books. Like, that's not what we're here. Like, we're here to get to know you as people and, you know, support your work and whatever. So that's something that we were very intentional about. So
talking about green beans, like, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that happens naturally. Like, that's different.
Totally
but
normal conversation
topic for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Is there a story that you've narrated that still just like holds on to you, grips your soul? You go to bed at night, you can't stop thinking about it, not getting any rest. Out of everything you've done, is there one story that you're just like forever in your head?
Yeah. And it sucks. So there are probably two at this point. Well, one of them really sucks. The other one also really sucks. So they both suck, actually, which is why they are in my head. I like books that suck. No, I'm not kidding. I like books that have really, really like awful, traumatic things that happen in them. They are my favorite. I need something really bad to happen. I want the best friend to just not survive. Like, I need some really traumatic things to happen. It makes me really happy. But in romance, I've not.
Stop calling me out.
What happened?
While you were talking, I was like,
was it you? Are we on the same wavelength, or you don't like that? Yes. Okay.
I need it.
The two books that have clutched me. These are recommendations for you then. Okay. A Love Letter to Whiskey.
I've heard that's so good.
You don't want it. I can't listen to it. To this day, I narrated that like it came out last November, I want to say. I still can't get past chapter 11. I can't listen past chapter 11. It's duet narration, so I haven't actually heard all of it spliced together. I've only performed my lines. And I listened back to it because that book, I own 700 plus books, physical books. I've been collecting my whole life. I have a favorites shelf. Out of all my 700, I have like a favorites shelf. It has been probably a decade since the last time I added a book to that shelf. And then I read A Love Letter to Whiskey.
It went on the shelf.
It is on the shelf.
That
won't let me go.
That's another series we need is Carmen. You're almost a library. So, like, you're really close to a library.
I know.
So, like, I mean, Carmen's library would be a really great tour that I would sign up for. Just saying.
I've done one. I have a few on Instagram, I think, of like when
Really?
times I went over my shelf. Yeah, my shelves.
Okay,
but
I need to see them.
So A Love Letter to Whiskey, primarily because the main character and I were very similar. There were certain things in my life that some of her story, like there was the intersection, that being able to like relate to the character, but not just relate, but certain emotions, feelings, thoughts that maybe I hadn't fully processed, I hadn't fully felt, I hadn't allowed myself to go there. Well, this character went there, so then I'm there too, and now I'm like, oh fuck, now I'm healing from that thing that happened 12 years ago, and I don't want to. Why are we doing this right now? It's such a good book. It is such a good book. So that one. But then, the other one, and it's terrible. Like, you can't, those fucking characters can't get it right. They are so, anyway, so it's very frustrating. But then the other one is called In You. That one is by S.K. Presley, and it is dark. It is pitch black. It is not highly recommended. It is absolutely disgusting and horrible and terrible. Like, horrible. Like, it will make you sick, nauseating.
In
I want
You.
it.
You do want it.
I'm just writing it down.
Literally, that's like my biggest thing is like anytime somebody says like, oh, this is not a love story, it's pitch. I'm like, give it.
She's right there.
I need
Oh,
it.
no, listen. And I honestly would recommend, I don't care actually which one, listen or read. I can't listen to it because, okay, so trigger warnings, the main female character, it has dissociative identity disorder. And so she has many different alters, one of which, in order to have this, which used to be called multiple personality disorder, in order to have that, oftentimes you have to have some pretty significant childhood trauma that may go into the really, really bad trauma type things, right? So she has a child alter personality that does have flashbacks on page. The other one is the main male character is a survivor of the same thing, of child.
Yeah.
And he also has on-page flashback moments. And I can't listen to his chapters. It's dual narration, so I do male voices, he does female voices. But when I got to his chapter, because I wanted to listen to it, it was such a disgusting book. It's so bad and good. But I got to his, I think it was like chapter 8 for that one. I couldn't listen to his chapter. I think it was his flashback chapter. I just couldn't. He's so good. The actor is an Audie award-winning actor. I couldn't get past his chapter. It was so good, but like really hard. Really good.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
Really hard. Eyeball read it if you can't listen. Or
listen, Alea and I listened to my first pitch black book by Blue Nose Audio, and in general, like I never listened to a pitch black book, and Alea and I are listening to it, and we get to the end. She's like, God, I just loved it. I was like, it's 99% trauma and like 1% happiness. Because she was like, didn't you just love? I was like, the 1%, the one tiny little moment that got ripped away from her 8 seconds later. No, Alea, I didn't love it.
Because, okay, it's different. It's like when if you give a drop of water to a man who hasn't had a drink in 3 days, that is going to be so much more significant and taste so much better than a well-hydrated person drinking it.
You two are two peas in a pot, and you know that because she's going to list this pitch black, I have to, because we just got our matching tattoos, and you know what it says?
I was admiring it.
Yeah, you know what it says? If I'm a bird, you're a bird. So now I have to listen to it too, and I am so not ready for this.
No, you're not.
You're going down the rabbit hole. Well, we'll do A Love Letter to Whiskey first because it's lighter.
No, I think
that is
we'll do the pitch black first, and then we'll recover.
So you can
have your little palate cleanser.
I will say though, people have really strong opinions about A Love Letter to Whiskey. Some people like absolutely, because the characters are stupid. They can't get it right. And some people get real mad. Like they're like, why would you recommend this shit?
She's gonna get mad.
If I know that going in, though, I'm okay because then
Yeah.
I'm not hoping for it the whole time. My problem is
They're
when they
idiots.
shape it up and people recommend it as character growth and all these things. And the girl, mostly because it's usually the female main character, which, again, for me being an uplifter, I really love a strong female main character. Like, that is my jam. I will always advocate for those, even if they started as a pendeja and then grew better later. But listen, I can't tell you the amount of times I almost threw the book. Like, we interviewed CJ Sweet not too long ago, and I was like, girl, your first book? I was calling Alea. I was like, I hate you. I don't understand why you recommended this. Like, why do you do this to me
it's
every time?
perfection. It's perfection. You just have to wait.
You have
and
to
you have
get
to
through it.
get there.
You do have to
I'm
get
glad
through it.
that we had this happen before you read either of those books because I'm so sorry.
Listen,
Your view would have gone in a different direction.
I'm gonna write you because I'm telling you, Ruby Darling wrote Secrets That Bind Us, and I'm sitting here. I was reading, and she's like, Kaya, my book is out, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't wait for you to read it. And I'm listening, and I called Alea. I was like, how do I tell my friend I hate her book? How do I tell? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I will always be honest with you. If you ask me directly, sometimes I won't like volunteer it, but if you ask me, I will always be honest with you. And Alea was like, Kaya, you just gotta like, we'll figure it out. And I was like, no, she's gonna hate us now, and then she's gonna hate the Sisterhood, and it's gonna be a whole thing, and we're not gonna be friends anymore. And I messaged her and I was like, I love you, but I hate the book. And like, it was just so, and all she messaged back was keep reading. She goes, where are you? And I told her the chapter, and she put keep reading.
Okay.
And I was like,
Which is
okay,
funny because she was like,
you take this really well.
How do I word this? Like, I want to be nice. And then she was just like, the nice went out the window. When she messaged, she was like, I hate this.
This is not. This
is not it.
And then it's literally, I changed my flower. My favorite flower now is a sunflower. Like, it is one of my top 5 favorite books ever that I've ever read.
And
honestly,
audio of that book is
the Caden effect.
Girl, the Caden effect is something completely different.
Do you do that, Carmen? Like, do you ever act out instead of reading whatever the noise or sound or effect is? Do you act it out or do you read it?
So, like, example. So, like, the Caden effect is basically in that book at the parts where like it would say like he grunted or like he thrusted or things like that. Like, he's just making the grunt noises. He's not saying. Yeah, he didn't say he grunted or whatever. He just did the noise.
So they took those out. They took those, like, it's in the book, but he took them out. They took them out. Oh.
Yeah,
no,
and
so
he just made whatever noise.
We have permission. So I will, if it's like she laughed, I will say she laughed, but then I might put it in the words, the dialogue as well.
Okay.
But unless the production company, the publisher, the author says take the dialogue tag out and do the noise instead, I don't. And I haven't had that much freedom yet. One day.
Yeah, girl, he was grunting in that book.
Girl, I was crashing my car. I was like, that scene happened.
I was driving listening to it.
I just wasn't prepared for that level of dedication. That was dedication.
Yeah, I think because I think generally speaking that like everybody generally reads it.
Yeah, because it's mainly because it's like a contract. You have to read the words on the page,
right?
The words aren't on the page, and then or the author can try to take the words off the page. And there are a lot of companies that are actually moving towards taking away dialogue tags. He said, she said, just because it's a he and she anyway. They're saying the thing.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's why like it probably like
for
shocked a little bit more is because we were so. Girl.
Hold on. I got it here. Oh, it's up there.
Secrets That Bind
It wasn't
Us.
me. There's a question in the comments. It's not me.
Yes, Secrets That Bind Us by Ruby Darling.
Ruby M. Darling. So Caden Hart is actually like a fairly new narrator, and he's like very like not social media. Like he's not doing interviews. He doesn't really do social media. He's very family oriented, super sweet, really great person. And from what I heard about him, I was like, oh, he's just, look at him. He's all kind of sweet and he's new. And then you hear him thrusting and grunting and all that. I was like, where's sweet Caden Hart? I called Ruby. I was like, what the fuck? And so Mia, she goes, her tag is Princess Mia. She dubbed it the Caden effect. And it's an effect. I was driving and I literally almost crashed my car. Like, I was like, So I told everybody, like, I can't even remember the chapter now. I think it's like 31 or something. But Yeah.
I think it was, I think it was 29 or 31, somewhere around that.
Carmen, I'll send it to you. Mia clipped it. Mia clipped it. You have to hear it. You have to hear it. She clipped it and posted it.
Research purposes. I'm studying.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're always.
This is my job.
We can learn from our peers. You know, sometimes
we are method actors here.
Girl,
you learn from the greats.
Yeah, look at this. I can't. Okay, next question.
Okay, next question.
We saw that you were teaching workshops on becoming a narrator. Mm-hmm. That is really incredible. So, helping authors turn their books into audiobooks as well. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit more about the workshops and what was the, just all the details behind that?
Okay, so it started with me going to events and being on panels, and then going to events and requesting to moderate the panels, and then going to events and realizing I still wish there was a way for us to answer more of these questions that we get, because the panel is all of the what's your name, what's your name, what's your name, what's your name, what do you narrate, what do you narrate, what do you narrate, what do you narrate, what's an experience you've had while narrating, what's an experience, yada yada. And then at the end there's like 10 minutes for questions, and those questions are always, how did you get into this? How do you find a new voice? How do I turn my book into an audiobook? How do I pick a narrator? What are some things I should ask my narrator? What do you look for in an audition? How do you submit, like literally, right? And so I'm looking at all of this and I'm like, I wish that they would split the panels and maybe make a separate panel that's more informational and another panel that's more like a fan panel, like, hey, you're my favorite narrator type of thing, right? And so I started to ask around and try to figure out how this could look in terms of, since I was moderating and developing some panels, I was like, maybe I can turn this into a panel thing. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Let's make this into a workshop. And if I can do the whole thing myself, have your panels, I'll offer a workshop and see if anybody takes a bite. So I started to develop a workshop, and I reached out, Monsterotica, man. I reached out to Monsterotica and I was like, hey guys, I have an idea, but it's new. So I see y'all don't have any narrator programming, and this is the first time you've ever had narrators there. You don't have a narrator panel that I can see. Would you like to have a narrator-led workshop? Do you have space for that? And they're like, let me see what we can do. It took they were busy. And I was very last minute. And I'm like, nobody. I didn't even have a monster romance under my belt at the time. And then it came time. We're like a week away from Monsterotica. And they're like, actually, we can do it. We have a room. We have a setup. You can do it. I was like, oh, fuck, we're doing it. So I did it. I did a panel at Monsterotica focused on, not a panel, a workshop. And they were two separate days. One of them was on how to turn your book into an audiobook if you're an author. And the other one was how to be an audiobook narrator. And that was like my trial run, real, like workshop. It was very small. There weren't a lot of people that showed up, but the ones that did show up said they got so much out of it. It was so useful to them. They gave me good feedback on how to make it better. And then I'm like, I'm ready. Let's pitch it. So I started pitching it to other events, and I get to now do it at Villains and Vixens. And another one coming up soon as well.
Congratulations!
Incredible.
Oh,
I'm really excited.
That
And
is
so
so
now
cool.
it's like one of those things that they're saying it's going to be helpful to like fill the gaps. Like, it's Thursday, it's after registration, but it's before the social hour. What should we do? I just set up my booth, but now I have nothing else to do. I'm an author. My booth's set up. I guess I can go shop, or you can come learn how to turn your book into an audiobook. And the thing is it's kind of turning, this one for Villains and Vixens, I'm hoping is going to turn into like even if no authors show up, it's a narrator's social hour. We're all just hanging out. There's a bunch of narrators. I'm sure I'm teaching the workshop, but I don't know everything. I've been doing this for 2 years. I have less than 100 books out. There are narrators that are attending some of these events that have hundreds of books out, decades of experience combined at least. And so I've invited them to come along to the workshop. And if there's an answer that they have or a question that I don't know how to answer, we'll have the crowd and they can answer and participate. And if nobody shows up, we'll just hang out, because we're narrators and we like each other for the most part. I'm sorry.
There you go. No, that's really cool.
So that's kind of how that developed, and I'm really excited. Yeah. I will say, though, I have to shout out Riley Cabrera is a narrator. She's done about 200 audiobooks. She's super amazing. And she helped me to develop the workshops. We were sitting near each other at a Polycon. I told her my idea. She's like, let me help you. She's an acting coach as well. So she helped me to kind of develop the workshops. And I think are going to be co-hosting one later on this year.
Wow.
In person, right? That one's
in person. Yeah.
Okay.
They're all in person.
Okay. That is really cool. Oh my gosh. So, what made you decide? I mean, you kind of touched on it, but is there more behind what made you decide to, on top of everything you're doing, like mentoring and teaching people? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, like, what made you decide that not only you were ready to do that, but that you were really passionate and wanted to?
So I've always thought that mentoring would be a good thing to do. I do it outside of my narration work. I have a little bit of experience in adult education, in training, in teaching, and in development and mentorship. Like I do have some personal outside of narration experience doing that. And I've felt drawn to it in general. I've had people ask me, do you do this? Do you mentor? Do you teach? Do you coach? And I'm like, nope, I'm a baby. I know very little. I'll share as I'm learning. But I don't really know. But now I feel like I know definitely enough to talk about what I know. Like I know enough now. And so I felt like that pushed me to go ahead and start teaching. I've always wanted to kind of take that's some of my favorite things that I do in my real life is like mentoring and coaching and guiding folks. And so I love being able to bring that into the narration world. But I will say, okay, the real reason.
I'm so ready.
Okay, I already said it's expensive, okay? We don't make money as narrators. We don't make money going to these events. And while some events have started to say, hey, narrators, we know you don't make money. We know you don't sell shit. So why don't we just let you attend? No table fee at all necessary. That's
how it should be.
Some events do that. Not all. And even when they do that, I still feel like that's a table. Like, that's not cheap, and nobody's coming there to see me. Like, I get it if you're like who's somebody that people like to see.
I would.
I know.
Anyways, Brad Pitt.
Talk about our friend like that. Like, you want
I
to see
know.
you.
Like, don't talk about our friend like that. Like, I would totally come to see you.
Anyways, I just was like, well, what can I do to contribute to the success of this event if you're giving me a table for free? And then I also was like, what can I do if you're not giving me the table for free to help you give me the table for free? And so, so I was
Facts. Oh.
Let me see. So what I've started to say, and this is the phrase, okay, for the 32 of y'all in here and y'all 4. Okay, here we go. How can I add value to your event at no cost to you, except for my table?
I'm here for it.
So
I'm here for it.
That's good.
Low key, I thought you were gonna say to buy Monster Smut. That's what I thought.
Also good. Also good.
Oh,
So that's
Well, and it's not just the table fee for voice actors either. Like when I go as an author,
The
hopefully
hotel,
I'm selling enough books to get all that
travel.
back. Exactly. Travel, hotel, planes, gas,
Shipping.
food. Like, exactly.
Okay, again, for the 32 y'all in here, some events, just saying. I've been doing this for a couple years. I have a lot of experience doing other things. The way you pitch yourself can change how well you're compensated for things you offer.
I agree. I actually just did that for myself this past week. So I have been a senior recruiter for like 7 years, I want to say, and I've worked really hard to get there because I've been in recruiting 10 years. And I interviewed for this job, and I interviewed with the CEO of the company, the CFO, and the president. And I was like, I asked questions because, again, like before I make this big move, I need to make sure of what I'm getting into. So I asked questions, and the answers they were giving me, I was like, that does not align with the salary. And it doesn't align with the job description. Like they're marketing this as a senior recruiter role, but it should really be like a talent acquisition manager, which is the next step. Like that puts me in a whole other bracket. Right. So like I ended up, talking to my recruiter that got me in that interview. And I said, I want to make like a business proposal. Like I would like to, what's your candidate pool look like? She's like, it's you and one other person. I was like, okay. I would like to submit a rewrite of the job description and just kind of, sell myself. Like I'm going to do this. I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket. And she's like, you're going to rewrite the job description? I said, absolutely. This is not, I don't know what your other person asked in the interview, but I can tell you it doesn't align. So I asked for 20,000 more. I asked for it to be, with a $5,000 bonus. I asked for it to be a talent acquisition manager role and not a senior recruiter role, and asked for a few other things. They took a whole week and they just told me yes today and rolled out the offer and everything. I was crying. I was so happy.
Get it?
But you know what? Again,
Advocate for
advocate for yourself.
Yes.
I could have just took it. I
Because
could have
nobody
just
else
took
is
it
going
as
to do it
senior.
for you.
That's amazing.
Nobody else is going to do that for you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I started
so
August
awesome.
10th.
I'm so congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I believe that 100%. I always
Yeah.
tell Leia, like, every time, like, even all the sisters, like, you know, Bree can speak to this too. Every time the sisters like, I want to do this, but I'm scared. Just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You know, thank you everyone in the chat. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, like that for me, it's like the worst they could say is no. So like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it goes with what you said of like how you sell yourself, how you go. Cause I could have been like, girl, they need to do this, you know, like I could have went a whole different way, but what she called it is she said that I was a collaborator and a thought partner, and she liked that I brought the solution to the table. Like I sent the job description that they should have posted aligned with what they really need, and I got it. It's crazy. Like I'm still floored. So yeah, that was 3 hours ago.
That's actually how I got my first audiobook is Lilith. Like I came across this audition on ACX and it was like, oh, we need you to do this voice, and there were like animals in it, and you needed to talk like a giant alligator. Like I was like, there ain't no way. I was like, I cannot do this. Like it's a really good book. I'll give y'all more info on it later. It's by Wendy Mansell, and it's called Bayou. And so I saw the audition, and I was like, ain't no way, nope. And I just kept going past it, but then I kept coming back to it, and then I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Okay, well maybe, and I went back and forth, and then like y'all said, I'm like, the worst they're gonna do is say, hey, no, we've chosen another narrator, yada yada. And so I auditioned for it and just put my whole soul into it, and I was like, there you go, click, it's done. And then like within an hour she was like, this was amazing, we want you. And I was like, ah! So like it is so true. The only thing you know for certain in that moment is if you don't send it, then it's already no.
You are your biggest barrier.
Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely.
100%.
Well, we like to take a little breather in between all the heavy questions and do like a fun lightning round.
These have been
So
heavy. Sorry. These have been
Wow. Actually,
some
you're the
hot
first.
ones.
You're the first person we've interviewed, I want to say this year, that didn't cry, right?
Yeah, so we need to make you
yeah,
cry.
we don't cry. Candy Stein
Within the
gets my
next-
tears, okay? Nobody else. No, I don't. Crying is hard, man. I do it enough in the booth. I do it enough in the booth.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Why
But
are you making
basically,
everybody-
it's
wait. How are
listen.
you guys making everybody cry?
It's not intentional for sure. Like it's not like we're like we got to make this person cry. I mean, we feel like we do
I promise
now.
we're really
with you
nice.
because
Like, we're
we
really
haven't
I
made you
think
cry.
Joe
You're the
Arden-
only one.
Joe Arden holds the record. Well, Teddy Hamilton didn't cry. He didn't cry.
He didn't
but I think
cry,
Joe Arden,
but he did tear up, and that counts.
He did. That's true.
He went
I
like
think
this.
Joe holds the record. Joe cried 4 times.
It's crazy. I don't know. We do ask about like, you know, some questions are like, you know, who's your childhood hero and things like that, and it brings up like memories of people's like grandparents that passed away or whatever, and so like,
Well,
it's definitely not intentional.
Well, you were the first person in a long time that we didn't know a lot about professionally. Like we did a deep dive, and there was surface level stuff, but it was like, first off, we really want to get out the way, like, just you're crushing it. Like everything that you're doing, really highlight like how incredibly talented you are. And then when we come back for that second one, we're digging deep. We're gonna dig a little deep. Yeah. So
We're gonna get some.
we
tears.
might get you to cry the next time.
You're gonna feel it.
Early yet.
Why do you like those traumatic books?
Exactly. Like,
yeah, let's dig into that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Ask me about my first audiobook. Then we can get into some trauma.
Oh,
Can you tell us about your first audiobook?
Actually called How to Overcome
Yes.
Childhood Trauma.
Oh my god.
Not kidding. That was my first book.
No
How
way.
to Overcome Childhood Trauma.
That was your first book?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And it actually is well reviewed.
I can't. See, and she's like you, Alea. She'll like laugh through it too. So I feel like it would be, if we did have a goal, not saying we do, but if we did have a goal of making people cry, I feel like it'd be really difficult, dude. Like,
Yeah, be a hard nut to crack.
Oh.
Okay, so
Gotta
what's
be
the fun part?
Oh yeah, so the lightning round is basically we'll ask
This
you,
or that.
you know, this or that, and first thing that comes to your mind, just do a rapid fire, no breaths, no explanations, just hit it. So the first one is standalone or series.
Standalone.
Dual narrations or duet narration?
Solo.
Oh.
Facts. Thank you. Forbidden romance or secret romance?
Oh, say it again, sorry.
Forbidden romance or secret romance?
Oh, forbidden.
I'm here for
Emotional scene or spicy scene?
Emotional.
Kindle or physical book?
Physical. Oh. I don't even own a Kindle. Ew.
Villain,
The audacity.
right? With 700 books, please.
I know. That's what like they are looking at me.
She got a
right
library to build.
She's like, were you not listening earlier?
Not the books giving the side eye. It's crazy. Villain voice or hero voice?
now. Villain.
I love you so much. Like, oh my god.
Cinnamon roll or morally gray?
Cinnamon roll. Apparently, I don't know. That's what came out.
She's like, I didn't even know that.
No takesy backsies.
Okay. It's in the universe. Dark romance or romantasy?
Dark romance.
Happily ever after or cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger.
Ugh,
What?
it's the worst.
You really
I'm
are a
literally
glutton
the
for
same.
punishment.
Yeah, I'm the
We don't
same.
get to
Give me
judge.
pain.
We don't get to judge.
It's the
Sorry.
absolute worst, but
Sorry.
I love them. I absolutely love them.
That came out. I'm so sorry. We're not supposed to judge during the lightning round. I'm such a judgy bitch. I'm so sorry.
You really are that person, aren't you?
God dang it.
She's like, okay, no second interview.
You know what's funny is I do that every time, I think. I think I've done it almost every time. There's one that makes me judge. I'm sorry. Fat potato chip.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I mean, I think we all do it, you know? Like, just like how, you know, like she was like, I don't even own a Kindle.
I'm
Gross.
sorry,
Like,
it's like,
That does make me feel a little better. Thank you.
It's really close to AI for me. I'm sorry, but I need that physical book. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I'll read any type of way. What do they call it? Earball read?
Earball, yeah.
Earball.
Yeah, I'll
That's what
earball
it's
read,
called?
I'll eyeball. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do any. I have a
Wow.
Kindle.
Yeah.
I like the Kindle because obviously I think I have 380 books and I'm like out of space. So
See,
the Kindle's
that's the
nice
thing.
because I have like 3,000 books.
Environmentally, y'all have a point.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, in
that's
the
about
most
it.
respectful, amazing way, your face is so loud sometimes. Like the expression that you make.
My face.
I love it
Y'all
so
have no
much.
idea how many times I text her during sisterhood meetings, fix your face. Fix your face. Fix your face. Like, it says everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I remember one
literally,
time
love
I
it so
said
much.
it. I said it one time and she was just having a day and she goes, "It's my fucking face." I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Like,
Speaking of your face, I have a question about y'all's faces, okay? You ready?
Mhm.
Would you say that when you talk to somebody on the phone, whatever, and then they meet you in person, would you say that they're not, oh, that's you? Like, would you say that your voice matches your face? It matches the way you look? Do you think that your voice matches what you look like? Is my question.
I've
No?
always been told I sound 12 on the phone. So like I hate it so much. Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think it matches?
Mm-mm.
I've honestly never
I
thought
think-
about that, but I would say I don't think it matches either.
I say mine does. I'm like,
I think
I
yours
think
does.
yours does, though.
Yeah.
Yours does.
like I sound exactly like I look like, I think.
Yeah. No, I think I sound younger. I don't know. I hate my voice. So like I think I sound younger and I think it's going to sound stupid, but I think I sound skinny. And I am a plus size short woman.
Is there a sound to skinny?
I think there is. Like I think there's people that sound just full bodied and just like I don't know. Like it's like a man, right? I can tell when I talk to 100 people a day, so I think that's why I feel that way. Like I
Yeah.
interview so many people every day because I'm a recruiter. So like I interview
tell a lot by
thousands of
voice.
people a year. Yeah, I can pinpoint it. Like I can pinpoint if
Okay.
this is like a super buff guy and all the things. It's very rarely It's very rare that I'm surprised, and Alea has been there for those moments. Like, we body double all day, and like the guy will be like, "Oh, sorry, my camera isn't working." He'll turn it on, I'll be like, "Wow, that's not what I expected. Not what I expected at all."
So what I'm hearing is the next time that there's a book with a very skinny character, I need to just go listen to you for a little bit, and I'll sell it.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the voice you have.
Apparently,
Got it.
I do think that you can tell. Like, I don't know. I just can tell. I can tell if they're tall, short, buff, skinny. Like, I talk to so many people a day because I have to screen them on the phone, and then I video chat them. So I'm usually right.
So I just had to ask that question because somebody asked me that question recently, and I'm like, nobody's ever asked me that, and I'm like, no, I sound like how I look. Like,
exactly.
Like, I don't think anybody's ever talked to me on the phone, met me, and been like, "Oh, you sound."
Really?
Yeah, I think you all. Yeah, I think you all match your voice to me, but I wouldn't think my voice matches me.
I think
so. Maybe we all just kind of feel that way, except for Carmen, because she's incredible.
Yeah, you're right. I think just
yours
like,
does and Carmen's does. I don't think Alea's does, and I don't think mine does.
I would agree with her. I would agree with her on hers too. Voice. I don't think
Carmen's gotten into our heads. We're going to be laying in bed tonight and be like, "Does my face?"
So I get to make you cry.
Yeah. What a turn of events!
Don't think about that.
Oh my god, I love it. You know what? That's hilarious. I don't know. It's very rare. It's very, very rare that I hear someone and I see them and I'm like, didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that though. I'm gonna start asking people that.
You should. I'm really curious.
That's really cool. I'm gonna ask that too.
It was one of those researchers that I went to. They had it was one of the questions. I thought it was an interesting question.
Yeah, super cool. I like it. Well, before we let you go, what's next for you? Like, what should we be on the lookout for?
No. Let's see. So,
I'm so sorry. I did not expect that at all. Listen, Carmen, I'm half gay. You can't be saying shit like that.
You're half gay, me too.
I love you so much.
I didn't know I was until recently, I think. Interesting.
Okay, so I have been very not well. I have not been doing this very well. There we go. I have been kind of teasing the fact that I have a big announcement in October that I'm very excited about, but I can't say anything about it until October. But in October, I have an announcement coming, and that's probably when maybe my social media may or may not change, and I might be more on social media. But an announcement is coming in October, so stay tuned. We're excited about that. I have been trickling some headshots that I got done recently, here and there, and every time there's a new announcement, a new headshot or a new photo kind of gets to drops. And so if you ever see my face and you're like, damn, she never looks that good, it's like, nah, I know there's something cool probably attached to it.
We would never. First and second, we love your new headshot. Like, I mean, you're doing great. We're going to be celebrating everything you do anyways.
Thank you. But no, okay, so next up we have Villains and Vixens in a couple weeks. That's going to be July 24th or 5th or something like that, 23rd, 24th, whatever. So that's coming up. I will be hosting a workshop on Thursday evening, as well as getting a tattoo Thursday afternoon. So that's going to be, I'll be in pain, but I'll be teaching.
Is that going to be live? Are we going with you for that?
You want to get my tattoo with me live?
Yeah, I mean, I'd sign me up. We'll be there.
We'll see. So yeah, that's going to be coming up. I'll be in Florida. Let's see. In terms of events, I also have a small little book fair that I'm doing in Maryland in August. I'm going to go to a BTS concert in August. Nobody cares about that. Okay, so
we care.
Everybody cares about that.
And where are you going to be in Maryland?
Here.
It's Bel Air. It's the Bel Air Book Fair is where I'm going.
Okay, I got to see how close
in Maryland. That's August 10th or 11th, I think. So those are my next couple events that are coming up in the next couple months. Additionally, coming up this month is my third Candy Steiner book. Candy Steiner wrote A Love Letter to Whiskey. I was honored to get to narrate another one of her books called Stand Your Ground, and now I've gotten to narrate a third one of her books, which is called in legal formation. I'm so sorry, my brain. Illegal formation. It was a small little short. It came through.
I love the momentary glitch.
Yep. Illegal formation is a sports romance that will make you cry.
You know,
The thing is, I forgot it makes you cry. People were listening to the ALC and they were like saying chapter 31 in tears, chapter 31 in tears. And I'm like, what happened in chapter 31? And I go searching. I'm like, oh shit. I remember. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's good. I haven't listened to it. Did you know, as narrators, when we do duet narration, we don't actually get to listen to the book until it's out? I don't get to hear the
no,
whole
I didn't
thing.
know that.
I have not heard the whole thing. I have so many. Sorry. We don't get to hear the whole thing. I'm not going to get quieter. We don't get to hear the whole thing.
I didn't
So,
know
like,
that.
no. So we click. We do. When the other guy has a fucking line.
Yeah.
Right? But then, sorry, at the end,
Yep.
when they splice everything together and then they're like, here's your beautiful audiobook. ALC people, why don't you listen to it before it's officially out on Audible? They all get to listen to it before I do. Sorry.
Wow.
That's us. We all get to listen to it before you do.
So,
Carmen,
that is coming up July 21st. Illegal Formation. If you want to cry and have a little bit of a sports romance, it's forbidden. It's the cheerleader and the football player. Is it NFL football? Yeah, sorry, NFL football player. Sorry.
Listen, I'm just as bad.
So that's
Yeah,
coming
I like
up.
football. That's my thing. Yes, NFL is
Another
football.
one that's coming up that I get to live stream that I'm super excited about is a vigilante unaliver of really, really, really bad people, and it's a girl. And is it solo? It's solo narration. I'm doing all the voices, which I love solo, and it's through Podium. But like it's dark. Like the way that it is vengeful. She does the way that person hurt people in their real life. She does it to them, and then she.
I need that. I need
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I need that.
A list of
Here
that.
for
Yeah,
it.
we
So
need that.
I think
You
that one's
know,
coming up at the end of the month. I'll be live streaming some of that.
if you
later on this
want to
month. So that's what
recommend
we're coming up.
us as out listeners to them, like I am so. Oh my God, I would love that. That is
That one's called
incredible.
Mother Mercy. Mother Mercy.
Mother Mercy.
ain't no
Oh, I
mercy.
love that.
Sisters, write that down for us, please.
That one, Mother Mercy. Was it in you?
In you.
And then a love letter to whiskey, please, so I don't forget because I need to do
can't wait
all
for
of those.
Mother. Y'all, I got the manuscript for Mother Mercy, like I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was in the author's DMs because she was in my DMs. So usually you don't talk to the authors directly when it's through a production company, but she slid in my DMs first, whatever. So I had to go in her DMs and I got the manuscript. The first line, I copy and pasted that first line for a friend of mine to read because I was just like, oh my God.
Man.
It's graphic. I love it.
I
love it.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Okay,
I'm
that's
so
it. That's gotta
excited.
happen.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's going on a list. That's
I
happening.
can't wait.
I also think it's really funny that you love cliffhangers, and with your October announcement, you basically are leaving us on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I like to edge people, okay?
No! Oh my God! Okay.
Listen.
I love her more and more every second.
Okay, this was fun though, you guys. I know I could talk forever. This was a really this was super comfortable. I really enjoyed this a lot.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to us.
Thank you.
This is why people say yes to you guys. They see that it's chill here.
We do.
You are going to make me cry, okay? Let's stop.
I know. Yeah. Don't make us cry.
Your voice doesn't even look like your face. I'm sorry.
Damn!
Oh my God!
Damn!
But you know what? That's true. Like we work really hard on that. Like every time someone tells it pays off because we put weeks and weeks of research and all the things into everything that we do. Like it's our director, like
your organization. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's a great job.
Thank you very much.
They've worked very hard. It's awesome to be a part of it.
Stop it. If she leaks, I leak. It's
I won't leak.
I'm a bird. You're a bird.
Thank you so much, Carmen. Do not. Thank you so much, Carmen, for coming today. It's really been a pleasure speaking to you. Like your audiobook journey, everything that you're doing. That's why we went more towards like your talented and work side, and then we'll dig in for the next one. But we really just wanted to know more about everything you're doing and how we could support you. So thank you so much. And you're mentoring other narrators, so like we're just in awe. Like there's gonna be more people coming up and coming. It's amazing. Like the narrator world right now, I feel like I'm seeing a new one every other day. and the way that you all are, especially the female narrators, are truly supporting each other. Like, I met Brandon in person in Montana, and she was saying that she created like a girl group of narrators because a lot of them, she said it when she first started, it felt like a battlefield.
Mm.
And now they like uplift each other and they give each other work and like, you know, like recommend stuff to each other, recommend each other to authors, and the way that they've come together in narration, because they said it's already hard enough as like being a female in narration, but for them to come together, like I continue to see that,
Mm.
and it makes my heart happy because we should be, all of us should be peers and uplifting each other versus competitors, and you gotta be a girl's girl. So
Yeah.
I just love that that was totally confirmed today. But yeah, everyone that joined, if you don't follow Carmen already, please do. She's absolutely amazing, has incredible work coming up. We'll be sharing all the projects that we see that you're working on. If you want to send us anything to share and push out, we're happy to. But yeah, until next time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thanks,
much,
Carmen.
Carmen.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Have a
Carmen.
good
You're
night.
amazing.